Boom, what's cracking, y'all? So fresh off RBE, decided to do a little recap of the event. Just got back this morning from New York. How you guys feeling? You guys watch it? Drinking some kombucha. In case everybody's asking, everybody's been saying it's iodine. It's not, it's actually kombucha, and I cancel it out by smoking 50 million cigars in a day. So that cancels out the health factor. So yeah, guys, gonna smoke a cigar or two. We're gonna talk about the event. Did you guys buy the pay-per-view? I wanna say that the event overall went really good. I'm super happy with the way RBE runs events. This won't be the last event I work with them, excuse me. I definitely want to film more of their events, do more pay-per-views, expand more on the product. This isn't it. So this isn't just a one and done thing. Hold on, there's like some shit on the lens. All right, whatever. But yeah, guys, so dope event. Went really well in my opinion. Like the electricity for Mook and Verb especially was really fucking incredible. And I think that's what any big match should aspire to be, is that feeling of like the entire world watching that one battle. ARP was saying that the game was watching, Jadakiss was watching, Wyclef was watching, YG was watching. I don't know if YG was really watching, but him just saying that made me feel badass in general, because you guys know how big of a fan of YG I am. I'm gonna turn this down because it's about to get hella bright. Yeah, man, so overall, really cool event. Felt like it went good. How did you guys feel like the stream went from your point of view? I'm down to ask any questions. This is like a more of a Q&A than it is a recap. I'm not gonna really also give you guys my opinion on who I thought won each battle, because like I said in the last recap, my opinion doesn't matter, your opinion matters. I'm just there holding the camera, filming, making sure the product looks good for you guys. I'm just another fan, so my opinion doesn't matter any more than yours does. So I'm not gonna be like a commentator or anything. I don't feel like my opinion holds as much weight as Champions does, because I feel like that's their profession. They're commentators. They're really good at it. Whereas I'm just a guy that holds a camera. I don't even hold a camera anymore. All right. So yeah. Thank you guys. So yeah, to address the audio issues, I know that any problem whatsoever always comes up. I always have to address it, but essentially, you know, like I wear only so many hats when I do these streams. Like I can only be so many places at one time. So first of all, the venue had less setup time than I've ever dealt with in my life. Like there was an hour setup time, and just to give you guys perspectives of like a real production, like a live stream, like an actual production that has like a real budget and like a real production company behind it, a real client behind it, you get a whole day to set up, or at least 4 hours, like at minimum, for multi-cameras and everything that we utilize within our live streams. So we had an hour until the stream had to go live. So basically we got to Club Drum, set up outside the venue, seriously built all the lights, built all the cameras outside the venue. So as soon as they opened doors, we ran inside, plugged everything in, got the internet up and working. Everything worked really good. And then we tested the audio. The audio guy was kind of a little late. And here's where the issue lies with the audio. Audio is always an issue. When we work with URL, JB handles the audio, and he's a very experienced guy, very good at audio. Me and him have been doing as many URL events. I think he's done a couple more URL events than I have, so he's more experienced in that area. But I just need to, like, honestly, I just need to like have a to-go audio guy, like for these events, and not even like an audio engineer. I need to have like a guy that's a professional in handling lavalier mics and a professional in mixing them. So what happened during Pat Stay's round was they had this thing called what's called a noise gate on the lavs, and basically what a noise gate does is it cuts off any noise above a certain decibel. So if they're getting really loud, it will limit it so it won't be distorted. Unfortunately, they had the noise gate, the low end, set kind of high, so basically when he would stop saying something, it would cut out the sound completely because it was below the decibel they chose for the noise gate. So during Mook, Pat, and I think another battle, it was only one mic, Iron, that I was noticing, and I kept telling the audio engineer, I was like, it's not right. Like, there's a limiter on it or something that when they stop rapping, the sound goes silent. And unfortunately, when they're rapping and he's like kind of pacing out his words, the audio gets like crinkly. There's like a crinkly sound. And I told them that, and they wouldn't listen to me. They were like, no, it's fine. I was like, no, it's not. And unfortunately, during a live event, you can't just stop everything and be like, no, let's fix this right now. The show must go on, unfortunately. So yeah, the audio was kind of frustrating from my end. And when you guys experience a problem and you're tweeting me these problems, I'm already like, the stream is a 20-second delay. So it's like, I'm already well aware of the problems you're tweeting me. So if anything, it's kind of just it's helpful, but at the same time, it's kind of annoying because I'm like, I know. And there's like, sometimes there's nothing I can do about it, but just watch it unfold because it's a live presentation. You can only do so many tests until technical things come up. That being said, if that's the only technical error behind this event, I am pretty happy because everything on our end worked really good, especially with an hour setup. I was really nervous about this event going into it, only having an hour to set up everything. We did what we could to minimize all the technical errors that there could happen, but yeah, so that was that about the audio, guys. Now let's get into the event. Overall, the event I feel like was a massive success. Shout out ARP and RBE for putting a high amount of investment into this event to take them to the next level. I feel like that did work, and I feel like booking Mook and Verb, such a high caliber match, lit the battle world on fire. RBE was trending. They kind of, like, I was tweeting RBE, like the hashtag, and then they switched over to like Rare Breed, which is a longer hashtag, and people won't remember it, and they switched back to RBE, so I was like flip-flopping, but we got RBE trending in the United States, so that was awesome. And yeah, man, like I said, man, like during the Mook battle, like when Mook came out and tied up his do-rag and he fucking got his first couple bars out, there is nothing like that. There's nothing like that electricity where the whole world is watching that and just being like, oh my God, this is crazy. I think a very similar thing that happened to that is Hollow's first versus Arsenal at Volume 2. I feel like that same kind of palatable electric energy, you know, and it's just like there's nothing like that. And to me, that's why I film battle rap, is those moments are just like, it's like crazy. And it's like between like the Twitter community, the live people watching on the stream, the chat that Rap Grid like did flawlessly. I love that they put a chat there. I personally like it. I don't know what you guys feel about it, but I think it kind of makes it more of like a bonding thing and allows people to talk. I know like sometimes on the YouTube chats, like especially with URL, like the free battles they do, hella people troll in there and kind of talk a lot of shit, but I feel like it's useful for fans to say what's dope and what they like. So we can get into going through all the battles, and I'll just talk about them a little bit. I'm not going to really say who I thought won or lost, but I can give my perspective being there if you guys do want to do that. So what are you guys thinking? Sorry, there's a copter going over. Okay, so everybody asks what I'm drinking on watch and on these cigars with avocado. So I stopped drinking like I think a month and a half ago. So I started drinking kombucha a shit ton. Kombucha is like a tea. It's like a tea. It's healthy, you know. But yeah, let me light the cigar. You guys always hate on me for not lighting the cigar fast. It's because my lighter is misplaced. So I have to use the shitty one. But yeah, okay, so let's get into the event. So, show up, got an hour to set up everything, go straight into the event. First battle up was, I think, Spanish Harlem versus Top 10. two of the newer cats on RBE. I thought it was dope. It was one rounder. I thought it was tight. It's cool to put like the newer cats on such a big card. I think that's very smart of RBE to do. I saw a lot of people saying that Spanish Harlem was Jay Blue because he was wearing a suit and kind of looked like Jay Black. But yeah, I thought that battle was tight. And then the thing that I kind of noticed a lot about the way RBE runs their ship is it's tight. Like they go to the next battle really quick and they try to run through stuff, and it's unfortunately because the venue doesn't really allow them a lot of leeway with that, because basically they had a hard out at 8, the doors opened at 1 to 8, and they had to get through 7 or 8 battles, which is really insane. That means like, and sometimes these battles last an hour. I mean, Moo Could Verb lasted 90 minutes. It was a 90-minute battle. It was crazy. So they run a really tight ship, works really well for them. Spanish Harlem top 10 went first. Second battle I think was the surprise battle, which was Clean versus I'm totally gonna butcher his name. Is it J40? J40? I don't know. But he's an RBE regular. He did okay. Clean came out swinging. I feel like Clean took that battle pretty easily, and Clean also kind of called out Jims, which was, you know, a battle that was supposed to happen on RBE, but it has never. Let's see. After that, I think the next battle was Head Ice versus King Los. And let me ask you guys this: like, do you think King Los had the best breakout battle out of all the industry cats? You got Cannabis, you got Cassidy, you got, I guess Mad Child could fall into that category, and then Oxymiron. Are the 4. I feel like I'm forgetting one other guy that just came back, but I feel like those are the 4 that came out. How do you pronounce his name? Is it J400? I don't know. I'm not familiar with the guy. Sue me, guys. I've like never seen one of his battles. I know he's an RBE regular, but he did pretty good. I feel like Clean kind of beat him. But anyways, back to King Los. I feel like King Los out of Cannabis, Cassidy, Oxymiron, and Mad Child. I think those are the 4 industry rappers that have tried out. Oh, Mickey Fax too. Mickey Fax definitely is under there too. Do you guys feel like he did the best job in coming back and doing a battle, being an industry rapper? Oh yeah, I forgot about Joe Budden. I don't know if I really count Joe Budden though. I mean, I guess he battled Hollow. It's a real battle, so I don't know why I wouldn't count it. I don't know why I'd never think of him though. It never comes to my mind. But I think Cannabis did the best, obviously. Cannabis by far did the best. Nah, but honestly, all kidding aside, King Los did really, really good. His first round was directed towards Daylight, who he was supposed to originally battle. And Ice came out swinging. Ice kind of felt like he wasn't confident in his first round. He was like, yeah, that was trash. You were trash, so I was trash at the end of his first round. And then the second round was when both turned up really heavy. I feel like a lot of people were really taken aback by King Los and really impressed by him. I honestly, when I was going into this battle, I didn't really know what to expect because I'm not really familiar with his music. All I was really aware of is that he's a big freestyler and he's like good at freestyling, like off the top type of stuff, not like just spitting a verse that he has prepared. He could like freestyle and put together shit on the spot. He kind of demonstrated it in the battle, but I feel like his second would have been like pretty much flawless, and then he ended it on kind of like a weird Martha Stewart freestyle that didn't really hit. But regardless of that, his whole second round was fucking crazy. I felt like that was a super good battle, fucking really dope. Head Ice, he's been on RBE before, right? I'm pretty sure he has. If not, it was a hell of a debut, and he definitely repped King of the Dot very well. You know, like a lot of people like to pretend that there's like this animosity between all these leagues, and there is to a degree because it's a business at the end of the day. Not animosity, but there is competition at the end of the day. But especially King of the Dot and RBE, there's like a lot of actually collaboration that you guys don't see behind the scenes. Like Organic and ARP aren't like at each other's necks. They're like mad cool. So it was cool to see that. It was cool to see ARP shout out King of the Dot. I don't know if we got it on the stream, but throughout the whole night, ARP was, hold on, let me adjust the exposure on this son of a bitch. Throughout the whole night, ARP was shouting out other leagues, And he said something hella cool at the end of the night that I don't know if the stream got, that I thought was awesome about Math Hoffa, because he was saying Math Hoffa battled Ill Will, had a classic. The next week battled Snake Eyes, beat Snake Eyes in URL. The next week battled Real Deal on King of the Dot and beat Real Deal. And then had one not good showing against Av. And then all of a sudden everybody's like, this guy's trash. When that guy like battled 3 amazing opponents in 3 weeks and arguably beat all of them on different platforms. So he was saying like that we need to stop like annexing the talent when they don't do 100%. We need to support each other because, you know, at the end of the day, this culture is not too big and it's still a growing industry. So we need to like give each other help and kind of cut each other some slack. It's not like Matt showed up and like took the bag and like disrespected the crowd and ran. He like literally looked like he was going through some stuff and like couldn't remember this shit. So I thought that was dope. I thought it was hella dope. So let's get into what everybody wants to talk about. The main event of the night, and what I was most excited about for this event, when they booked this battle, I like fucking lost my shit, and I definitely wanted to film this event. Murdamook versus Averb. Amazing match in my opinion. I think it's really, on paper, looks really good. Verb is capable of higher highs, I feel, than anybody in battle rap. I feel like the moments that he's like reached his apex might be higher than almost everybody else. Like his Big Gerald moment, I feel like that's like Super Saiyan, like animal, like the Animal Instinct or whatever the new one is. Like it's like that fucking top thing that you can get to. And then Mook, you guys know I'm a huge fan of Mook. Like I grew up watching him in the street genre, like, you know, like I was more of a fan of the Scribble Jam shit, but I always was aware that Mook was that dude in the Smack DVD. And to this day, man, whenever like you have a battle rapper talking to an industry rapper or somebody else, and they're like, oh, I'm a battle rapper, 9 times out of 10 those fools would be like, oh, you're like Murda Mook, or like you're like a Mook guy, you know, like that. Mook is like the battle rap archetype. And he'll always be that, man. So I'm a huge fan of Mook. I think he has an incredible lineage. I think he has a lot of incredible performances. Ultra Instinct, that's what it is, not Animal Instinct. But yeah, so before this battle, I wasn't really aware that these rounds were going to be 5 minutes each, and then the last round was going to be unlimited. I only really became aware of that the night before, when we were doing the watch with Geechee Gotti and Ilmac. Which, you know, I don't really know if unlimited rounds are ever a good idea, to be honest with you. They kind of seem like they, 9 times out of 10, don't really work that well and kind of fizzle off. And personally, I don't really know like what I would enjoy listening or watching straight for over 5 minutes, you know, just straight. Because even like fights have breaks, any sporting event has breaks, intermissions, that kind of gives you a breather. I don't know, it just seems like that's kind of a lot. And like, especially like, I don't listen to, even when I see a song that's like 6 minutes, I kind of get turned off by it, to be honest. When a song's short, I actually go back and replay it over and over again. I feel like that like keeps it fresh to me. So I don't really know if unlimited rounds ever work, to be honest with you. I don't know if I've ever seen an unlimited round that I was like, fuck, I'm glad that was unlimited. Or like they cut somebody off after 8 minutes and I'm like, he should have kept going, I wanted to hear more. I don't think that's ever really happened. But I get what ARP was going for with a battle of this stature. You want to pull the most out of these battle rappers and give them enough time to make these grandiose, like incredible crescendo points that really hit and build, and they don't want to short anything, especially with a battle of this magnitude. So salute to ARP for doing that. You guys all seen the battle at this point, I'm sure. Or you have an opinion on it. I'm not going to give you my opinion on who I thought won or lost. All I'm going to say is that both of them did fucking amazing, and the whole battle culture owes them a huge thank you for that performance. that battle has almost everything you can want out of a battle. There's animosity, there's like almost a fight, there's long rounds, there's boos, there's cheers, there's like switching of the guard, there's like, oh, he might get it, oh, he doesn't have it anymore. And then there's a round that Mook does that's 26 minutes of him rapping straight, and he doesn't stumble, falter, he just goes through his material, and that is fucking amazing. That is beyond incredible to me that somebody can do that. And not stumble, not freestyle, have it perfect. Even with them almost fighting, he would get it back, and he wasn't like running it back, like thinking, you know, like especially in nowadays where cats can't even come with 90-second rounds and remember it. It was very impressive to me. I thought that was fucking awesome. Everything about that battle to me is fucking really cool. It might not be the most classic battle in terms of like, it's not like Verb and Hollow or something like that where it's like, oh, there's this moment in this battle that makes this battle really good. But I feel like the weight of both battle rappers going into that and what it means for battle rap, in my opinion, this is the best battle that's happened in a really long time, like a very long time, and it's very, very, very important to battle rap as a whole. So I think it's dope, man. I think that battle was fucking really tight. I don't think anything was garbage in that battle, and I don't think anybody. Also, I see a lot of people kind of saying people got bodied in that battle, which I highly disagree with. I think nobody got bodied in that battle. Nobody like got knocked out, KO'd, anything like that. I think there's a winner and I think there's a loser. And I think it might even be clear that there's a winner and it's clear that there's a loser. Or I think you could debate that this guy won or this guy won. And that to me is the mark of a good battle, man. So salute to Murder Mook, salute to A-Verb. They both did fucking incredible under very crazy circumstances, high pressure. You got to think about the pressure that both these guys went through going into this battle. Like A-Verb is literally battling the god of battle rap. Think about the pressure that he's going into, and also with people like talking down to him the whole time. I mean, I'm guilty of that too, being like, oh, you lost your flair, you don't have it anymore, you're not as good as you used to be. Like that shit gets in his mind, and it affects you as a performer, as an artist. So salute to him for fucking showing up and like coming out, getting in Murder Mook's face when Mook was pushing him. Like in New York, he didn't bring any fucking entourage. He, like, you know, during that little scuffle that happened, it was just him. It was him up there, Danny Myers. I think somebody else was beside him that might have been his homie, but it's not like Verb brought like 10 cats from St. Louis, you know? He was in fucking New York. I'm not gonna say the borough because I might fuck it up, but I think we were in Manhattan. And that's like Mook's territory, man. So props to him, dude. He's always done that throughout his career, and I think that's highly respectable. And on the flip side, props to Mook for performing at an insane, incredible level, rapping for 26 goddamn minutes, like perfectly. That's nobody's done that. Period. Nobody has done that. Everybody else that's done these like unlimited rounds, they all fall back on freestyling or like doing flips, or like they kind of slow down because they know they got time. So I don't know, man. I thought it was dope. I thought it was hella dope. I'm not really with all the hate that's being tossed around for Murder Mook. I think he's owed a big thank you from the battle culture as a whole, period, for what he's done for battle rap. And yeah, man, I think it was good that he took this battle, man, because it's like he could have fucking walked off into the sunset being like, nah, I beat Lux and Iron. I'm done. I don't want to battle anymore. But then he took some guy that people say is like the best, hungriest rider and has the best moments in battle rap, period. Like one of the most dangerous battle rappers, man. So I give him infinite props on that. So that's my Murder Mook and A-Verb spiel. I'm going to turn up the exposure one more time. It's going to get hella dark here in a second because the sun's about to set. But yeah, what are you guys thinking? Oh yeah, what do you guys think about the main events in the middle? I thought that was a fucking genius thing. I've always said that it's strange that you leave these main events till the end, especially when there's like 10 battles on a card or 7 battles on a card that are all an hour long. So by the end of the event, the audience is spent and they're not willing to give you that energy. That's why the first battles are always have the craziest energy. They always have the best vibes, and like the crowd is like so down to react and be like fucking available for all the reactions. And I always think that's like where anybody should kill the battle. And I think it's so funny that they kind of always make the new guys go first, because the new guys get like the best crowd, and then you got the main eventers, which are being paid the most, which everybody came to see, not getting the full reaction from the fans. So I thought that was hella smart that ARP placed Mook and Verb in the middle. The only thing that kind of sucked about it was that it was really long. It was the longest battle I've ever filmed, period. That is the longest battle I've filmed. I think Cannabis versus Diz might have been longer, because Cannabis, you know, choked for like a really long time and walked around in circles, and like nobody did anything about it. So I think, like, in terms of like the battle, like the actual time Cannabis and Diz were in the ring, I think might have been longer. But in terms of like amount of time that they rapped, Mook and Verb was the longest battle I've ever filmed. But yeah, man, I thought that that was dope that they placed it in the middle. I think it kind of affected, unfortunately, Big K and Iron Solomon a little bit, because the crowd was kind of dead at that point, because they just saw like an hour and a half of battles. So I think they were kind of spent. But I think it was dope that they placed it in the middle. I think they need to do that more often. I think it's cool to like oscillate, like, oh, main event, like a little bit lower on the card, oh, get back up there to the main event, lower on the card, like do the oscillation. I think that would like spice it up and make it more interesting. Oh yeah, and Ill Will and Big T, people slept on that. But yeah, okay, so still going through the card, Mook and Averb happened, amazing fucking battle, worth all the money in the world. You guys should go get the VOD now. It's available at rapgrid.com, rarebreedent.com. Go cop it, watch it, looks great. It's incredible, man. That battle is like, man, it's fucking amazing. After that was Big K and Iron Solomon. Yeah, I mean, it went how it went. Unfortunately, it didn't live up to the hype that I had behind it. I was really excited to see that battle. When that battle got booked, I was like, fuck, dude, that's crazy. That's a battle that a lot of people have been asking for a while. I knew Big K was really hungry going into this. I think there was some stuff going on in his life that really affected him, and also I think the Mook and Verb battle affected their performances as well. So I don't think it was what it could have been. So I was slightly disappointed in that battle, but still a huge fan of both those guys. I still think they're really dope. The material they got off, I think was A+, A grade. I think it was classic K. I thought it was a dope battle. After that was Pat Stay versus Danny Myers, and this is probably the funniest battle of the night. Probably the most. I skipped B Dot versus Swave 7, didn't I? I totally skipped B Dot versus Swave 7. Sue me. That battle was my favorite battle of the night. I think that battle was the most competitive. That happened before the secret battle, or after the secret battle. Might have been before. I forget the order, but the crowd was super live during that. And you guys know I'm a huge fan of B Dot, huge fan of Swave Seva. Swave came out swinging. I think that's the hardest he's gone at an opponent, and he took an angle against B Dot that I don't think a lot of people have. So it was fucking dope as shit. That battle was fucking crazy. The energy in the room was insane. That was B-Dot's debut in New York City, and I think he's not gonna be shy about coming out there. Not like he ever was. I just don't think anybody really booked him out there. So I think people are gonna want to see him on more cards. And I'm all about that, man, because B-Dot's hungry. He always performs at 100%. He always delivers. So fast forward to the battles I didn't skip. Pat Stay versus Danny Myers. I thought the battle was really, really dope. It's funny. In my opinion, it was my second favorite battle of the night. A lot of people were saying that this was the battle of the night. Pat had not all jokes. He had a lot of fucking schemes in there, man, but Pat is really funny to me. Personally, I find Pat like fucking hilarious. In the VOD, you can hear me like audibly laughing hella loud at a lot of Pat's lines. And Danny killed it, man. I think it's a really competitive battle. I can't really call a winner. It's because it's more of like what your preference is. That battle was fucking incredible. You just buy the VOD on that battle alone if you're not going to get it from Mook and Verb. And then the last battle of the night, which unfortunately was the one that was most slept on, and I think both of these guys had heat that wasn't really getting reacted to, was Ill Will versus Big T. Hella dope battle. Again, I think both of them had like really cool material. Yeah, there was some like it's funny because like you know, like the whole pause thing to me is kind of like a little bit OD sometimes in battles, where it's like if you even slightly say something that could be construed as homosexual, man, like people will just jump down your throat. And I don't really think that's cool at all. Like I don't think that's something that needs to be like brought up at all anytime in battle rap, especially like in today's climate and culture. I think we should probably move on from that. But I understand it, especially being in the place that you're at. And then in Big T's third, there was something like that where they were heavily going at Big T for saying something slightly homophobic that Ill Will said in another battle. So I just thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, man, that was the whole event. Really fucking dope event. I think it might be RBE's best event. Don't quote me on that. I think it was just really incredible. I think, let me actually change this shutter speed. There we go. Boom. Yeah, okay. Make sure the focus is in. Cool. All right. Dope. Just making sure everything's gravy. Yeah, and I think, yeah, man, it was a fucking great event. I think it was worth every fucking dollar that people spent on the pay-per-view. I think we delivered what we came to deliver with the pay-per-view. I mean, obviously there was a couple technical errors that I think could have been improved, but overall I was really happy with the feed. So that's my spiel. That's all I'm gonna talk for straight, and let's just go to the Q&A now so we can answer some questions in the chat. But yeah, what are you guys thinking? What happened with Summer Madness 7 with the pause shit? I don't think there was like a lot of pause stuff in Summer Madness 7. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I forgot about it. The pay-per-view numbers were pretty good. I mean, I'm not privy to how much they sold. I never ask people that. I never ask leagues like, oh, how much did you make? Because it's, to be honest, not my business. It's like that's their business. But from what I heard, they did pretty well. And I'm happy for that because they deserve that. It was a pretty successful event, in my opinion, all the way around. Conor versus Khabib. I want Khabib to win. I think Khabib is going to win. I mean, Conor's a superior striker than Khabib, but I think Khabib is a superior overall fighter than Conor is. So I think if Conor doesn't like really knock him out with a lucky punch, I think Khabib will fucking dominate him. And I'm to be honest, I'm kind of excited to see that. I'm a fan of Conor, obviously, because he's very sensational and he's fun to watch. But at the same time, like, I think Khabib is just more badass. Like, he's from a fucking terrible fucking part of the world. He got stabbed. He's like a fucking G, in my opinion. So I want to see him succeed. It's like the rags to riches story. Even though Conor is the same way. Either way, it's going to be a phenomenal fight. I'm super excited. Would I consider B-Dot's second a choke? No, I would consider it a stumble. But I think a choke is when you kind of give up. I think that's a choke. Unless you like, or if you like, if there's like a, I don't know. This is where I'm kind of like concerned about like the contracts being like a no choke policy, because then you get into like legalities about like how do you describe a choke. Is it like, oh, it was 10 seconds, so it's a choke. Oh, it was 5 seconds, it was a stumble. So I think that's kind of where the problem arises. I don't think B-Dot's stumble in his second was a choke. I think it was a stumble. I think it kind of hurt his momentum, but I think he got it back pretty easily. Talk about the Diz battle. I have no news to give you about the Diz battle. Like, I have no news at all. The tweet, I know just as much as you do from that tweet. He didn't even at me. But I mean, of course you guys know I'm down to work with Diz. Diz is a friend of mine. I've worked with him a lot. I owe him a lot for my battle career. I met with the people that he's working with over the phone, and they're nice people. So I mean, I'm down to work. We just need to iron out the details. But as far as I know, I don't really know too much about it. I have no news to give you. Me versus Mook. No way. I would die. What happened in Big K's third round? I don't really know, man. Would I get Jay Black versus the Henny Man for the channel? Hell yeah. I don't. Is the Henny Man down to battle Jay, and is Jay down to battle Henny Man? I mean, I would love to have Jay battle on the channel. I think Jay is actually like hella tight as a battle rapper. Like his battle with Queen's Flip was fucking really cool. Like he could like do well if he tried. I mean, he obviously understands battle rap really good, so it's like it's no surprise. Why do I hate Mook? I don't hate Mook. I love Mook. I'm like one of the Mook stans, to be honest. Who's the young and Hollow is battling? John the Don in November, London. He's battling John. Is Oxy coming back? I'm not really sure. He might battle in the Versus League again. I think he would do that before he came back to battle in English. Funny Pat quote from the battle. Fuck, I'm gonna butcher it. So I'm not gonna really say it, but he had something like Penny's Rex. Oh yeah, he was like, he's been robbing from his kids' piggy banks. Wonder when they're gonna eat next. I'm totally gonna butcher it. Basically, he's been robbing his kids. They're hungry, wondering when they're gonna eat next. He's been robbing them to pay for a battle with T-Rex. So butchered that line, but it was fucking super tight. And then he had like something where he like impersonated Danny Myers, where he's like, "Isn't it ironic that you could put these words together?" And like did it in like the Jonai voice, and I thought that was hella funny. So I don't want to battle Jay Black. I don't want to battle anybody, man. I'm not a battle rapper. I'm just a fucking dude that holds a camera. So I'm actually, speaking of cameras, I'm gonna adjust this focus because it's fucking out of focus like a goddamn idiot. Boom. There we go. Cool. That's a little bit better, I think. What do I think of Aver versus Calico? That never happened? It's a dope battle. It's a really dope battle if it's never happened. That should definitely happen. But I think the battle that Calico should take first is Geechee Gotti. I think he should battle Geechee Gotti first. I think it's a better match, personally. Oh yeah, so update on London. I guess I could get into that. So unfortunately, Summer Madness 8 is pushed back. So it's happening in November now instead of the end of September. So I'm still going out there for a week in November. Hopefully it's not when I'm turning 34, because that's when my birthday is. It's November. I'm a Scorpio. But I'm going to be out there for a week. I'm going to still do watches. I'm still going to bring Laugh and Stalk out and do a battle with him, and I want to do some battles with some other UK cats. So hopefully, since it's like a little bit further in the future, it will give me time to set up more battles. Any new merch? Not yet, but hold tight, my friend. We're going to print up some new stuff soon. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see? I'm kind of considering doing unique designs every time and not reprinting everything, because I feel like you guys already bought. Anybody that wants to buy merch, I feel like has already bought what they want to buy. So I feel like if I print up new stuff, you'll be more. It would be more incentive to buy something that you don't already have instead of like a design in a different color, personally. Do I think Verb deserves Lux now? Yes, I do. I definitely think Verb deserves Lux now out of everything. I think he did everything he could do to solidify his spot as somebody that could battle Lux. I think he deserves that a lot. Pat Stay do a Ruin Your Day video, like a watch. Yeah, I'd be down to have Pat Stay out. Best budget cameras to film with, the GH5. Hoodies. Oh, the Geechee snack wheel. I think we're gonna do that this week, man. I got a lot planned this week. Do a watch. Oh, I'll just say this now. Excuse me. I'm gonna do a watch with Hollow the Dawn this weekend. So I want to get Hollow and Geechee on. So suggest battles we could watch. That'd be dope. We could talk about the Mook battle. We can talk about Geechee's run for Champion of the Year. It'd be dope. And then what else? We could do the Geechee snack quiz this week too. Snack review. We can get a list of snacks together for him to review. That'd be fucking really dope. Stop doing so much blow. I don't do any blow. I don't do any drugs. I just smoke cigars. I'm clean, dog. Oh, ruin your day kombucha? Hell yeah, that's a great idea. I should do that. Any new bunker type events in LA? Not for the moment. We might do some new events coming up later on, but for the moment we're kind of focused on the mixtape that is dropping soon. We're gonna be promoting Geechee Gotti's new album, which is dropping in September. We're gonna get the official date out this week. We're kind of doing a lot of promo for his album, and we're gonna probably help push it on iTunes, Spotify, and all that, because I feel like a lot of people don't really know it's out there. And hopefully we can get his merch online too. The it's real shirts. And yeah, we can just get him more exposed to the public that way. And then after that, the Ruin Your Day mixtape is going to drop, and we're going to do a couple videos for that. I think I'm going to do a music video this week for it, and then when it drops, we'll release another music video. I don't keep looking at anybody, I'm just looking into the distance. Who do I have winning the Mook versus Verb battle? I have Verb winning. I thought Verb won. I thought Verb won 2-1. I don't think he won 3-zip. I think he won the first 2 rounds, and I think Mook won the third. So take that for what it's worth. My opinion doesn't really mean that much. Oh yeah, we got to do the hottest chip challenge. I forgot. Maybe we'll try. Maybe Hollow's down. I don't know. I don't think Hollow will be down for that, but maybe he'll surprise me and be down for it. So you guys can get the merch at rydordie.com. It's RYD or die.com. We're sold out of a lot of stuff though, and we're gonna restock once we can afford it. But we're sold out, I think, of all large and medium sizes. So if you're not a smaller guy, you're shit out of luck. King of the Dot has been so quiet because they're preparing for the next event, man. Decade is going to be this year. I'm not really sure when, but they're preparing for it, so they're ready. Who is the performer of the night? I think, oh man, I don't know. I think B-Dot maybe. B-Dot was maybe the best performer. Yeah. I think B-Dot got the best performance of the night, personally. Do I think Mook will battle again soon? I don't know about soon, but I think he'll battle again. That's for sure. Yeah, I can turn up this fucking shutter speed. Boom. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with glass. Now we are cooking. There we go. Dope. Dose versus Reverse Live on Watch, yeah, I gotta do that. I gotta watch a lot of battles on Watch, man. There's a lot of battles I gotta watch on there. So it's just hard to get through it. I'm drinking kombucha, dude. Check it out. Boom. It's a tea. I'm drinking assload of this. Whose jersey is this? I think it is, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know whose jersey. It's the Nuggets, though. Boom. You know what's funny is I'm not really that big of a fan of basketball, but I rock jerseys all the time because I like the fashion. But I'm hell of excited for football to come back because I'm a huge football fan. Are me and Gotti close friends outside of battle rap? Yeah, we're homies, dude. I'm friends with everybody in battle rap. But it's not like I don't really chill with people outside of battle rap. I chill with you guys on my roof. Yeah, I'm sad that Dose didn't really take the watch too good. That was disappointing, man, because I'm a huge fan. And when I'm this is the whole thing is I don't have this platform to ruin people's day. I don't want to hurt people's feelings or get people worked up about bullshit. So when something like that inadvertently happens, I'm pretty disappointed. So yeah, I was not happy in the way that turned out at all. So, but that watch is still coming out because that watch is fucking fire. Mook wasn't boring at all, man. I thought Mook was electric. When Mook first came out and started rapping, there's like few, if no battle rappers that have that sort of electricity within them. Like, that shit was fucking phenomenal. Broncos don't suck. We'll see about that, man. We'll see. Oh yeah, if you guys want to know what I always smoke, been on this Camacho trip. Boom. These. Usually smoke 2 of these in a session. Been smoking a lot of cigars, man. It's probably not a good look. I quit drinking and I'm like super healthy now, and I like work out twice a day. But then I smoke a shit ton of cigars, so it doesn't really make any fucking sense. But yeah, I smoke Camachos a lot now. They're my favorite cigar. They're from Connecticut, but hand rolled in Honduras. No, I'm just kidding. I think their leaves are Dominican, because Dominican have the best leaves. Do I think B-Dot can hang with Lux? Yes, absolutely. I think B-Dot can hang with absolutely anybody. I think B-Dot is one of the best battle rappers out right now. I think B-Dot and Geechee are fucking putting on for the West Coast. I mean, obviously Rum and Danny are too, but they've been doing it for a minute, and I think people like to see fresh faces. Unfortunately, that kind of sucks that it's like that, because it's like, I feel like people that have been killing it for like hella long, as soon as they have like one slip up, people are like, they suck, they're trash. Like Tay-Rock didn't do phenomenal against Hitman. Then all of a sudden everybody's like, he's fucking terrible. It's like, nah, dude, that guy's been fucking like on 10 for the past like 3 years. He had like a debatable with Hollow the Don. No, like, who does that? Like, very few people have debatables with Hollow. Fucking Lux and Goods. That's pretty much it, and pass. Nah, me and Yak, me and Yak Man are friends, man. Salute Yak Man. I just like big cigars, man. If Al Capone made big cigars, I'd probably smoke them. So Yak Man, make some bigger cigars, dog. Tell Al Capone. What did I eat in New York City? Well, guys, you know, when I do these events, I don't really have time to have fun. Even though I flew out there a day early, like, I really didn't have time to enjoy myself, because I was kind of, honestly, when I go out there, I kind of like, I act like as a director, but I'm also like managing the whole film team. So it's like, I'm making sure they're comfortable, then I'm making sure we're ready to go, I'm making sure we've eaten on time, I'm making sure we slept enough, like all that stuff. So it's like, there's not really a lot of time for me to like party or like hang out or go eat at a restaurant, because it takes like fucking an hour and a half to get over to Manhattan from Jersey, from Newark. So yeah, I actually didn't eat anything out of the ordinary or spectacular during my stay in New York City, which kind of sucked, because New York has good food, but yeah, man, didn't really get out there and do too much. I ate like pizza and fucking wings. I ate like shit. So like when I got back today, I fucking ran for half an hour and did legs and went and swam in the ocean to get rid of it. Yeah, we watched Hollow and Surf on Watch. Wait, no, we haven't watched that, so we're gonna watch that next. Louise versus Big K. I don't think that's going to happen, personally. I think Big K has a very specific amount of people he wants to battle, and I don't think Louise is on that list, unfortunately. And that's no knock to Glue. I think Glue is incredible, but, you know, you can't make people battle, unfortunately. Yeah, actually, man, a lot of people came up to me and said hi in New York, and shout out to Sal. This wonderful woman painted me a picture, man. She painted me like a fucking legit painting, like it's a beautiful painting of this woman in the watch logo looking at a Daily Spice logo with a crown on it. It's like the most flattering thing anybody's ever done for me. It like almost like brought me to tears, honestly. And she came up and she gave it to me during the event. And, you know, I'm like not really used to like having fans, I guess I could say, like, or like having people that are just like super hyped to meet me, because it's like when you come up and you say hi to me, oftentimes I like want to know your name, and like I want to talk to you about battle rap. Because I'm not like, oh yeah, what's up, man? You want a picture? Because it's like I'm just a fan like you guys are. I'm not like I don't feel like I'm anybody to be a fan of. You know, I feel like I'm just one of you guys. So oftentimes at events, I just want to talk. But shout out to everybody that came up to me. So many people came up to me and said hello. It was fucking awesome. Like, it really made me feel great that I can like go across the nation and like have people like know my real name and like come up and like shake my hand and like want to take pictures with me. Like, that's just super flattering, man. Like, that makes me keep going. Like, honestly, that makes me like want to try so much harder with Ruin Your Day and elevate this culture to new heights and just do better for everyone. So yeah, shout out to everybody that came up and said hi to me. Shout out Sal for giving me the painting. Shout out her for taking a photo with me. It was fucking awesome. So yeah, it was fucking tight. I love New York. New York was fucking awesome, dude. Like, when I showed up, there was like 3 cats arguing outside over like who would win Mook or Verb, and like I started talking with them, and then we like had this conversation, and I'm like, man, battle rap is crazy. Ilmac actually pointed this out. He said this about battle rap. It's hella true too. Battle rap is like your crazy uncles that get together at like a family outing, like Thanksgiving or something, and like talk about fishing, because like you can't talk about battle rap with your normal friends in life. You can't talk about battle rap with your girlfriend, with your family. So when you get around people that are like-minded and know about battle rap, it's like that's all you want to do is just fucking talk about battle rap. And and it feels so refreshing to be around people like that, man. And New York was fucking awesome, dude. Like, honestly, like my ex-girlfriend used to clown me and say I hated New York, but I like used to kind of like not really like New York City. But this trip made me like love New York City. Like, it's so colorful. Every block there's like something happening on. There's like art fucking everywhere. People are walking. Everybody's like different, like super multicultural. There's like every single food you could ever want at your fingertips. The night is like alive. We like got out of the venue at 10 o'clock and just people are just like on the streets everywhere, like drinking and shit. Not smoking piff though. But yeah, it was fucking awesome. New York City's the shit. I fucking love it there. What solo battle do you want to watch, man? Which is like, I mean, we already watched him versus Swave, and that's his best battle of all time. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know anybody that's into battle rap either, man. Like, my friends, like, they know of battle rap because they're like, oh, Kyle has this YouTube channel, you know, like, and whenever they try to talk to people about it, it's always kind of strange. Actually, a hella funny story. I probably have told this story before, but so the weekend after, let me adjust this one more time, and then I think I'm like limited out on like shutter speed and light, but it's gonna get hella dark here in a second. There we go. Sorry if this is like super grainy. You probably can't tell on the stream, but I probably have told the story before. But the week after Arsenal battled Mr. Fab, I went to my ex-girlfriend's business partner's birthday. She was celebrating her birthday, and her friend was dating Too Short. And Too Short came to the fucking birthday, and me and him were the only men there. It was all women. And they were like, oh, Kyle, you film rap, right? You film rap? And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, don't put me on the spot with Too Short. Like, this dude's a fucking legend. And I was like trying to act like I didn't know who he was and like not talk to him, but I was like fanning out inside, like secretly hella hard. And they're like, yeah, you film like rap battles, right? Yeah, tell Todd about it. And I'm like, yeah, man, like I film rap battles. You were actually at the last battle I filmed last weekend. He's like, oh, the Arsenal of Mr. Fab one? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, man, Arsenal, whew, he's disrespectful. But yeah, that's honestly happens all the time when I'm out, like with, when I used to go out with my ex-girlfriend a lot, like we would be out and she'd be like, oh, tell like these people about like what you do. And I'm like, oh, I do VFX for like a day job. But she's like, and what do you really do? What do you love to do? And I'm like, oh, I film rap battles. And every time I say that, people are like, what? Rap battles? Let me hear about that. And everybody's always interested. So yeah, likewise, guys, I have like no real friends that are like into this shit. So it's like hella enjoyable when I share this stuff with you. So that's my Too Short story. I feel like I've shared that before on the stream, but maybe not. But yeah, what else, guys? Probably gonna wrap this up soon because I'm losing daylight. I'm just gonna smoke a cigar by myself in the dark up here. When am I going to be on Champion? Never. I mean, not that I don't like Champion. Champion is honestly like fucking one of the best things in battle rap. I just don't feel I'm an analyst. Like, honestly, I feel like if I went on that show, I'd like kind of make a fool out of myself. Like, you guys see me on watch sometimes. Like when I explain myself, I don't really like coherently put together thoughts. Like really concise and like constructive and like really have in-depth things to say about battle rapping. I'm just like, oh, that line was cool because he said it cool. Oh. You know, like I don't fucking like, oh, well this, you know, he had more of this and that, like get all nerdy about it. I'm kind of more of like a base level fucking dumbass. So I feel like if I went on Champion that have like Jay and fucking Tech who are geniuses at what they do, I feel like I would be made a fool of. So I might go on and fucking laugh and like be the comic relief, but like I don't think I'd be a good analyst, to be honest with you. And I feel like a lot of the times on watch when I have like Ilmac on, when I say something and he'll explain the opposite, I oftentimes agree with him because he explains it so much better. I'm like, oh yeah, man, yeah, fucking, you know, Young Hot did beat Mook actually, yeah. I'm not smoking weed because I'm not doing any like things that really alter how I think. You know, I was going through a really hard patch in my life. Thank you guys, because you guys actually helped me out a lot. I don't know if you guys knew this, but like I was going through a really rough patch in my life. I still kind of am, but I'm doing a lot better now. And yeah, I just decided to, like, I was drinking way too much, and you know, I was getting crossfaded all the time on watch to where I was like kind of slurring my words, and I just didn't think it was a good look, man. I'm like, I'm gonna be 34 this year, and I need to grow up, to be honest with you. And yeah, man, I'm actually like not gonna drink for a year. I decided that I really like the physical aspect of not drinking. I like how it makes me feel, like not waking up hungover. I like not having a guilty feeling of like maybe I did something dumb. And I like also not having a crutch of something to do when I'm bored. Like, because that's the thing with drinking is like, you can do it when you just want to fucking like nullify time. When you're just like, ah man, what should I do today? Oh, I'm gonna call my homie up and just day drink all day and just fucking piss the day away. You know, I'd rather be like, nah, I'm gonna do something for ruin your day. Nah, I'm gonna go to the gym. Nah, I'm gonna go to the beach. Nah, I'm gonna take a walk. Do something constructive. So I'm kind of like just putting all my vices aside. Not cigars and coffee. Those are the two things I've been doing too much of. But yeah, I'm not drinking for a year. I quit drinking in July, which it's not been that long. But I'm going to try to stay strong and not drink for a year. I have a couple weddings to go to this year, so that might be difficult. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hell yeah, chopped liver. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've like really enjoyed not drinking, to be honest with you guys. I think it's doing really good for me, so I think I want to keep it up. What's my favorite movie I worked on? I don't know, man. I've done a lot of things on movies that I think are funny. But I mean, favorite movie I've worked on, probably Iron Man, the first one. I think that one was the most special in my heart because it was one of the first movies I ever worked on, and my shot got in the trailer, so I thought that was really cool, and it was just like kind of cool to work on like a high caliber movie, being like fresh out of, or I think I was still in college when I like worked on that movie. Nah, I'm not going vegan, man. I'm still fucking eating meat and lifting like a fucking dumbass that I am. Come on. But yeah, I don't know. I like kind of stopped eating chicken and beef and pork for a while. And now I'm eating beef and chicken and pork again, and I feel fine. It's just hard to get a lot of protein, man, being vegan, and I don't know. I found like when I was like eating just fish and veggies, oftentimes I would eat hella unhealthy. I would like be like, nah, I'll just get French fries or something, and that's like not good for you. Yeah, I want to film at RB's next event. I already talked to ARP, so we're both planning on doing the next one together. I just gotta, you know, make it actually happen. But yeah, I'm losing daylight hella fast. I'm gonna turn this ISO up like crazy. Oh my god, this is so grainy. You guys can definitely probably tell how shitty this looks. But yeah, Jesus Christ, this looks like ass. But yeah, I'm probably going to wrap this up pretty soon. Do you guys have any more questions? Thank you guys for all tuning in and listening to me ramble. I feel like this wasn't as concise as the Summer Madness 7 recap. But all I have to say is ARP did a fucking amazing job. Salute to fucking RBE. This is not the last event I filmed from them. I want to film more. Like I said, I'm here for the culture as a whole. I'm not for just one league. I want to film for every single fucking league that hires me. I want to actually respect the integrity of their product and keep their look that they want. I don't want to make all the leagues look the same. And yeah, man, I just want to make everything look better. You can send a daily spice suggestion to ruinyourdaynow@gmail.com. Top 5 battle rappers of all time. Hollow, Thesaurus, Ilmac, Murder Mook, and Loaded Lux. Those are my top, just off my head. But I mean, if I was to build a Mount Rushmore, I think it might be a little different. I would put Arsenal on my Mount Rushmore. Tacos over pizza, easily. I don't really fuck with pizza anymore, man. Pizza's just kind of gross. You have like 2 slices and then you just feel horrible. But tacos, you could eat like fucking 20 tacos and feel like amazing. At least like LA street tacos, like they're small, they're like a little bite-sized thing. Thanks, Metal Mickey, appreciate that. I would film battle rap full time, but unfortunately I have so many financial obligations and people I support financially. I shouldn't say that. I don't support anybody financially, but I have a lot of bills. So, yeah, I couldn't really do it full time, to be honest with you. But if it was paying me that much, I could. I would totally do it. I just need to like not have financial stress on myself. Where we only watch written on beat battles. That's interesting. I don't know if I really enjoy those, to be honest, though. Thank you, Gorilla God. Appreciate that. My training program, my gym program, I don't really have anything specific. I used to like lift really heavy, but I don't lift heavy anymore because that's just ego lifting. All that does is stroke your ego. Lifting heavy does fucking virtually nothing. Also, my body type, I'm not really like a really defined person. Like I just get bulky and big really fast. So recently I've been concentrating on doing like higher reps and like perfect form and like making my form super perfect and concentrated. And that's worked out really good for me. And I run a shit ton now. Not a shit ton, I mean, I run like 20 or 30 minutes a day. It's not like amazing, but I do cardio every day. Any random funny moments from RBE? Probably, I don't know. There's not really anything that didn't happen on the stream that I can really talk about. Oh, I don't know. I can't really say this, though. Maybe he... Okay, fuck it. I'm going to throw him under the bus. I don't give a shit because he's the fucking man. Teddy Grizzle was at the RBE event, and it was so good to fucking see him. I feel like the way Teddy Grizzle got treated was highly unfair in the battle community. All he did was want to be a philanthropist and invest in battle rap and throw cool events, and he got scapegoated for like this fucking like piece of shit when he wasn't a piece of shit. He just got taken advantage of, to be honest with you. So he was there. It's fucking really dope. No, I don't do yoga or jiu-jitsu. I've tried yoga before. I'm not really good at it. My body's just not really flexible and meant for that. I would love to do jiu-jitsu and like box, but to be honest with you, man, just full disclosure, man, I've never been in a fight in my life, and I'm kind of trying to go out through my whole life without getting in a fight. I don't think I would feel very good if I hurt somebody really bad. I think about like if I punch somebody in the face and like they got hurt and how bad I would feel after it. So I want to go through my whole life with no violence. Call me a pussy, but I just think the world's better with like no violence. And like I'm not from like that background where I needed to do that growing up, fortunately. So yeah, man, I feel like if I did jiu-jitsu, I might want to fight more. I think it would give me more confidence, and I'd be like, yeah, I'd beat this fool's ass and just choke people out for no reason. Hell yeah, I'm doing the next URL event. I'm doing all their events, man. Me and URL have a very good working relationship. They're fucking awesome. I love working with them. Yeah, Pigsty, if you want to fucking teach, my little brother put me in an arm bar one time, and I fucking tried to not tap out and just fucking break his face. But if you want to teach me some shit, dude, I'm totally down. But yeah, I've heard jiu-jitsu is dope. My little brother does it, so. But yeah, guys, it's pretty much pitch black right now. I feel like you guys can't even see me, so I'm gonna wrap this up and continue smoking my cigar. Unless you guys want to keep talking, and I can just talk to you guys until this gets hella dark because I have a lot of cigar left. Kombucha doesn't really do shit for me, to be honest. It's just like a caffeine boost. What do I think about Twerk versus Av and Twerk versus Nitty? Both dope. I think Twerk versus Nitty is a better battle. I think that would be hella dope. Twerk versus Nitty would be awesome. Yeah, I tried to get Danny on last week, actually, on Watch. Yeah, I want kids. I hella want kids, man. I want to raise, I want to have daughters. I really think it would be important in the world to raise women. Because I think women are, oh man, I just feel like I'm like saying the most pussy shit on this watch, but I feel like women are so like mistreated in this world and they have so much going against them that I feel like it's like a fucking gift to the earth to raise a woman. So I want daughters, hella bad. Would I accept Ruin Your Day merchandise by fans? Yes, I would. I want you guys to tell me what you guys want to see. Everybody, when I release those like fun little logos, everybody always tells me like, oh, those are cool, do those. Hold on, let me maybe switch over to the webcam. Maybe that would be... Alright guys, I'm going to switch over to the webcam because it's brighter than my red. Let me know if it sucks. Boom, how does that sound? Does that sound better? It looks shittier, I know, but at least you guys can see me. But yeah, I'll actually keep the audio on the red. Boom, boom, check, check, check. Okay, cool. We're in business. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah. So what else you guys want to fucking talk about? Thank you guys also for sticking around. It's pretty impressive that you guys are rocking with me like this. Oh, there's echo? Okay, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Boom, check, check. All right, just give it 1 second. And let me know if it's echoing or not. And if it's not, I will keep going. Check, check, mic check, 1, 2. Kombucha coming through. Boom, boom. Shout out the Philippines. All right, cool. Glad we're in business. Feels good to be talking to people, man. What do you guys want to talk about? You want to talk about anything? What, you guys want to like suggest things for the channel? I'm here for you guys. Boom, there. A little bit brighter. Anything serious to share about the bunker successor? No, man. Honestly, at this point, there isn't anything. I'm just kind of still weighing the financial options of like, it's not even like paying rent at a place every month. It's I got to pay for the battles, and that's kind of the expensive part. So I'm kind of like weighing my options right now. But, as far as the channel, like the big things in line coming up is we got the mixtape dropping next month. I'm going to be doing hella promo for Geechee's new product. We're kind of like helping him out with the Ruin Your Day platform. It's really fucking dope, man. His fucking new album's going to be solid as living shit. I think Geechee's a star, man. I think he's got the juice right now more than anybody. I feel like everybody's eyes are on him. He's arguably undefeated on URL, which is fucking crazy. And he makes good music. He's authentic. He's himself. He's a hella nice guy. Like, I don't know. Like, he has everything going for him, so I want to help him out as much as possible. And then after the mixtape drops in September, October, there is an event that I'm going to be filming. I can't say what it is because it hasn't been announced yet. And then in November is Summer Madness 8, and then I'm going to do a roast in November. We're going to start doing Ruin Your Day roasts, and it's going to be me. I'm going to be the first one to be roasted because it's my birthday in November. I think it'd be fun to like do a birthday roast, and I'm going to film it hella good. It's going to look like a fucking Comedy Central roast, and I'm going to have like Ilmac, B-Dot, Thesaurus, Geechee come by and roast me. I want Henny Man to come out. I would love if J Black came out for it. I would fucking pay for his plane ticket in a second if he's down to come out and fucking roast me. But yeah, that's the plan. Those are the big things that I got in line. And then of course I want to do more battles. Anybody that's down out here that wants to battle on the channel, I'm hella down for. I want to get Torque versus Danny Myers on the roof and film that for URL. I think that'd be really dope. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I have planned for the next 3 months. Ooh, Goods and Charlie Clips on watch. That'd be crazy. Yeah, I mean, Clips is always out here fucking filming. You know who else is out here a lot that I've yet to get on fucking watch is Hitman. Hitman's always out here. But he's like a fucking TV star now, so. The most funny guest I've had on watch, probably Geechee. He's the funniest guy. He makes me laugh every fucking time. Yeah, man, I would be down to do a fundraiser for a Ruin Your Day event. Like, do you guys think like that we could raise some money? I know I got a lot of people when I posted on the Facebook group that I wanted to do an event that they'd be down to chip in and support. So do you guys think we could raise? I think we need, like, honestly, like realistically, like maybe like $5,000 to do an event, like a good event with like a fucking headlining match. I think we need about $5K. Do you think that's possible to like raise $5K between us all? Like I'd put like half in my own money. I put like $2,500, and then we could. The event would be free too. To get in, everybody in LA that wants to come out, it'd be free to get in, and we could do something like 4 battles, and then do a fucking watch where we like all watch one battle. Like we'll all watch like Cannabis versus Diz, or like Iron Solomon versus Murder Mook. And then also the stream is free. It would be on YouTube and it'd be free. Just seems like 5,000 is kind of a lot of money to raise. But yeah, you guys are all saying that we could possibly do it. Who would you like to see? And be realistic. Don't say Twerk or like Lux or Hollow or anything. Geechee would probably be down to do it. I just got to talk with URL and make sure it doesn't conflict with anything they got. I'm just going to name names that I would like to see on the platform. I'd like to see Pigsty on the platform. I'd like to see Dunch on the platform. I'd like to see Red Flag. I'd like to see the Despot, Young Grizz. I'd like to see Saint battle J Dose. I really want to set up that battle. Yo, Flight 96, appreciate it, dog. By Hunter Foreman. All right, dude. I'll put a username to a username. J Black. If J Black's down to battle, man, I would fucking definitely pay him to battle. That'd be awesome. Who do you want to see him battle? J Black versus Tech 9, just like ruin Philly. Oh, Cali Smooth and Ronnie too. Fuck. Has Ronnie and Cali Smooth battled? That'd be a good battle. yeah, I'm still thinking of having a watch with fans, and that would be part of the event. Like, that would be the event with a bunch of people, and basically, we'd set it up like the stage would be like me, Ilmac, and Geechee, and then we'd pass a mic around and have another camera, kind of like press conferences, where we'd pause and be like, anybody want to talk? And then people would like maybe raise like a fucking like auctioneer like sign like or something like that, and get the mic and just say whatever they want. Ooh, Mike P. Mike P would be awesome on Ruiner Day. I know he might be down too. That'd be crazy. Carter Deems. I think Carter Deems is kind of busy with other life shit to battle, but he's down. He's down. Clean Paper. Woo, that'd be crazy. Clean would be dope as fuck. B Dot versus A Ward. I don't know, man. I don't want to see B Dot battle another Christian guy. You know who I want to see A Ward battle hella bad is Dunch. I want to see A Ward battle another like an angler, like, you know, instead of just like a street rapper. To be honest with you. Who do you guys think won A Ward versus Geechee? By the way, have you guys seen that? I mean, I know there's like little chunks. Like, I saw little chunks, but I feel like we could kind of gauge who won off those chunks. Maybe not. Maybe that's unfair. Yeah, I don't know. Madness is around. He's just busy with life. B-Dot versus Soul. Oh, man. That's crazy. That's really crazy. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. A-Ward 3-0. Geechee 2-1. A-Ward. Yo, Nut Dog. Fucking ATM would be dope. I don't know if he's down to battle. Oh, shit. Jimmy Gonzalez is already raising the 5K. We would do it through PayPal because, unfortunately, Super Chat takes 45%. But, yeah. Thank you, J-Dog. You're the man. Danny versus Pat. That was awesome. That battle was fucking great. It was super funny. I wish I had stuff to play from the stream. Oh, I can play this little commercial I made. Do you guys want to see that? I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen the stream, but I can just play this little commercial really fast. Just for fun. Boom. Little fun commercial. Suns reunion watch. That'd be tight. QP, Fox, Conceited, Heartless. Be fucking dope. Thank you, Gregory. Really appreciate that, man. You're the man. Organic has never officially been on a watch, but he did do a live Q&A and Ruin Your Day, but I would love to have Organic be on a watch. He wants to watch some early King of the Dot battles, and that would be fire. Daylight versus Ilmac. I don't know if we can afford that one. We need a lot more than 5K. Ooh, live game with Skate. Yeah, Red Flag versus like Ben or Jeff. Probably Ben. I think Ben's like a little bit more consistent than Jeff, but Jeff does some crazy tricks. See, that's the thing, is like with the Ruin Your Day event, I kind of want to do weird fun shit like that. Like, I want to have a group watch, I want to have battles, I want to maybe like set up some weird competition. Hell yeah, Sunday Venom. You always fucking donating, man. You're the shit. I always see you being super positive too. 24/7 is down to come back. Hold on, we got a fucking plane flying over us and shit, know what I mean? Yeah, no Adam 22, no jumper and shit. To be honest, I'm not really a fan, but hey, he does this thing. Emerson Kennedy, yeah, that'd be fucking great. I'm looking kind of thick. I've actually slimmed down a little bit, man. But yeah, it's all the not drinking. O'Shea versus reverse live drinking contest. Oh my god, that'd be fucking crazy. Yeah, the event would be open to the fans. The event would be free. It'd be free to come to, and it would also be free to stream. So we'd stream it on YouTube for free, and then everybody that wanted to come to the event, we'd like get a warehouse, and I would like build the octagon again and put up like Caddy in the back. Maybe I would like paint PH and Bender up there too, and like maybe like Young B the Future and all the guys that have passed, unfortunately. Yeah, I've actually asked Locksmith if he's down to battle. He said that he's currently focusing on music. Kombucha is a tea. It's a tea. Ooh, acai berry with green tea extract. That'd be great. No, I don't think Adam 22 is into battle rap at all. I think he probably thinks it's really corny. Adam 22 is a guy that's like very hip. He's like into hip shit, and to be honest, battle rap isn't like super cool with like the Fairfax fuckboys. So yeah, I don't think he's into it. Man, there's like hella planes flying over right now. Make a Discord? I don't know how. Should I make a Discord? That might be tight. I'd be down. I think the Facebook kind of does that need. But, oh man, they're definitely like looking for somebody out here. There's like hella choppers flying over at me. They're probably looking for me. Hell yeah, Chase. I remember meeting you. You spilled that drink. It was awesome. You spilled Rory's drink. There's hella choppers out. Favorite battle of the weekend? My favorite battle is probably B-Dot versus Swave or Danny versus Pat. But of course, Verb versus Mook that was like the moment of the whole event. Hell yeah, little father figure. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. That was really nice of you. Yeah, it's safe where I live. I live in Santa Monica. I used to live in Highland Park, which is kind of more gnarly. I like Highland Park more. I really miss it. But Santa Monica's cool. It's just a bunch of fucking white people down here, so that's cool, I guess. Unique! You're the man! You're the fucking man. You'll always be the man. Yeah, Unique. They take 45%, dude. So, like, you know all those, like, fundraisers that we did for, like, non-perishables and, like, Geechee, where you guys raised, like, over $1,000? Like, it really only raised, like, $600 or $700. Then I had to pay the difference. I had to, like, pay, which is nothing. I mean, Jay Black does that shit all the fucking time, so I'm not trying to be, like, a goddamn Mother Teresa over here. Metal Mickey, favorite bar of the event? Probably B-Dots. See, I don't remember the exact bar, so I'm gonna butcher it. But it was something about Moneybag saying the N-word. He's like, "You letting white boys say the N-bird over there? That's nice. If fools in LA even say ninja, they getting sliced," or something like that. That was fucking ill. That was super tight. Yeah, I'm still sending out hats. I ever go to the Highland Park Brewery? Yeah, they have the best cans, man. They're the shit. Chorizo, thank you, dog. Thank you for the donations. You're the shit. Yeah, Super Chat is sketchy, man. YouTube is just to be honest, they're the fucking devil, dude. They're here just to fuck people over. They're not, like, down to fucking help. They're a fucking conglomerate monarchy corporation. They're evil. Any word on the skate video, as I talked about before? Yeah, I want to start doing watches with skate videos. I just need to get some pros over here. Like Ben, the guy that I live with, he like skates and knows a bunch of pro skaters, and I want to get like Chris Roberts over here if he'd be down to like watch a skate video live on watch. What cameras do I own? I personally own a RYD, and then the team that I work with owns every camera you can think of. They have RYDs, they have Alexas, GH5s, FS7s, A7Ss, everything. 7D, 5D. We have a lot of cameras to use at our disposal. My dream matchup is Hollow versus Soul. That's my dream matchup. And Lux versus Verb now. That's dope. David, thank you, man. Let's build a platform that doesn't take out such a big cut. Thanks again for the weekend. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I think PayPal is the way to go, man. Even GoFundMe is kind of fucked up. Like, they, like, hold on to the funds, and there's a fee for extracting the funds, too, so. Santa Monica rent sucks, dude. I have a one-bedroom apartment. I pay $2,000 a month. So it's my studio. I live here now because I broke up with my girl and moved back in, but, yeah, rent sucks here. Yeah, Geechee Gotti's still doing the snack reviews. I don't own any disposable cameras. Ilmac versus Soul is a fucking great matchup, too. That's amazing. How can we directly donate to me without taking the big cut? I'm not going to really throw my PayPal out there, guys, because I'm not really here to take your guys' money yet. But if we're going to raise money for an event, we're going to set up a separate PayPal just for that, and I'll post it around. I just need to kind of get things correct. Yeah, man, 2K is my rent. Sucks. Like, that's what I'm saying. I have a lot of bills. Like, 2K is my rent. You know, the bunker storage, I've been paying storage fees ever since the bunker went down. Just to pay for storage, it's $700 a month. So those are just two charges I have that don't even fucking mean anything. Would I ever battle again? Hell no. I suck. I'm not a rapper. I'm terrible. Salute from Chicago, man. Chirac. I was just out there not too long ago. It was fucking awesome. Damn, you pay $14.50? That's fucking crazy. Yeah, if I go back to Island Park, I'll be drinking beer. Nah, man, I'm gonna quit for a year. I might. I don't think I'll start drinking too after the year again. I think I just like being sober a lot. Would I take DMT and watch a battle on mute? Hell no, dog. I don't want to do DMT. That shit scares the fuck out of me. I've honestly, the only drug I've done is piff. I've only smoked weed. I've like thought about doing coke a bunch, but I have like a super addictive personality that if I ever did coke, I feel like I would just go off the deep end and like be insane and like waste all my money on cocaine. I want to see Double Impact 3. Hell yeah. I thought the first two were really dope. They were hella dope. Move to Atlanta? Nah, man. I love LA. I'm gonna live and die here. Raise a family here. If you ever had to choose between never watching a battle again or never filming anything, what would you choose? Probably never watching a battle, to be honest. I love film too much, and I feel like I'm more valuable as filming battle rap than doing watch. Hell yeah, December, 11 months off opiates. It's fucking amazing, dude. Congrats. I am a coffee guy. I drink a lot of coffee now that I'm not drinking. It's probably not good for you, but yeah, I've had like 3 cups today. I'm super into cold brew, as snobby as that is, but I'll fuck with it. When will I be on the Dirtbag Dan show? I mean, I want to go back and be on it. The thing is, they film on Mondays, and I live in LA. They film out of San Jose, and I have a day job, and I'm hella busy with Run Your Day, so I can't really like take off time to go up there. San Jose is 5.5 hours away from Los Angeles, so it's kind of impossible for me to get up there during the week. My favorite movie is There Will Be Blood. It's my favorite movie. Or Akira or The Departed. The Departed is like a movie I can watch over and over again no matter when it's on. Fucking love that movie. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up soon. I feel like I've bored you enough. Hell yeah, Steve. 2.5 years. Congrats. You guys are killing it. Favorite movies I've worked on: Iron Man, Die Hard 4 and 5, Batman vs. Superman, Justice League. What else? What else are my favorite movies? What was that? Selma. Worked on Selma. I thought that was like a culturally relevant movie and an important movie to work on. What YouTube channel am I subscribed to? I mean, outside of Battle Rap, I watch this channel a lot called Real Life Lore, and they kind of just do cool videos and like stats and stuff that I'm really down with. Scotty, peace out, man. My favorite event is Battle of the Bay 5. I'm a fan of David Lynch. I thought Mulholland Drive was a good movie. He's a little weird. And to be honest, Paul Thomas Anderson is my favorite director, but his last couple of movies have like severely disappointed me. Like, I didn't think, what was the one that came out recently with fucking Joaquin Phoenix? I forget, like something Inherent Vice. I didn't think that was good. And The Master disappointed me so much. I wanted that movie to be so fucking good, and it just went nowhere. Like, by the end of the movie, I was like, why did I even watch this? There was no like character arc or anything. At the end, this dude's just fucking a goddamn sandcastle. Jesus, $20. You're the shit, man. Are you on the Patreon? Because if you are, you're going to be getting your hat pretty soon. I appreciate the donation. Yo, Nakaya, can we get a last rundown of who I thought won this weekend? All right, Nakaya, just for you, dog. Okay, who I thought won each battle. Spanish Harlem versus Top 10. I give it to Top 10. B-Dot versus Swave. I give it to B-Dot. Secret Battle, Clean versus J400. I give it to Clean. Verb versus Mook. I give it to Mook. Iron Solomon versus Big K. I give it to Iron. Danny versus Pat Stay. I give it to Danny. Yeah, I think Danny won that battle. I enjoyed Pat more, but actually no, I give it to Pat. I'm hopefully not skipping any. Then we got Ill Will versus Big T, and I got Ill Will winning that battle. Body is coming out in November 3rd, I think. Which battle rapper story is worth documenting? Holohan is hella fucking interesting. He has a really interesting story. Unfortunately, before he passed, I think Cadillac Ron had like, that guy was fucking severely interesting. I think Dumbfounded is really worth documenting. His family's story is incredible. How his mother got into this country is like a fucking goddamn like documentary in itself. There's tons of guys that are fucking awesome. Yeah, I thought Verb won. I thought Verb won 2-1. I thought Verb got the first 2 rounds and Mook got the third. I don't dislike written on beat battles. I don't know if I've seen one that's like worth watching. I mean, you guys can prove me wrong and like link me to one. I'm down with it. Some music videos I worked on. Outside of like the battle rapper ones, I've done virtually all of Intuition's music videos. I've done a lot of No Can Do music videos, Ilmac. Then outside of battle rap, I worked on, I forget what the Grizzly Bear song is, but the one where they're like sinking in quicksand. I worked on that video. Vince Staples' Blue Suede. I did all the VFX for that. I think those are all like the non-battle rap music videos I've worked on. Who would win in a fight, Paul Thomas Anderson or Tarantino? God, I can't even talk. I think Tarantino has more weight, so maybe, but I shouldered Tarantino one time and he got pushed back hella far, so I don't think he's very tough. No, I don't think Mook won. I think Mook won the third. I think Verb won the first 2, so I think Verb won the battle. Who can beat gun titles? On URL? I don't know. I feel like it's anybody's day, man. Marvin Quest, I feel like, had the best performance outside of them at Double Impact, so that would be dope. But yeah, guys, I'm going to call this a day. I appreciate everybody for sticking with me for so long and just chit-chatting. I liked hanging out with you guys a lot. It was a great way to wrap up my Sunday. Hopefully it was a great way to wrap up your guys' Sunday. We're going to do a lot of watches this week. None tomorrow because I'm busy, but we're going to do one with Hollow and hopefully Geechee either Saturday or Sunday night, so tune in for that.
And then we're going to do, hopefully, a snack episode with Geechee this week. And I kind of want to just do free beer live this week. Maybe we'll do that. So, yeah, tune in to the channel this week. We got a lot dropping. It's going to be great. Yeah, if you guys like me doing this, honestly, I smoke hella cigars. I'll come up to the roof and just go live every time you guys want to talk. I'm down with it. I just don't want to bore you guys, and I feel like sometimes when I go live, whenever I can, I kind of bore everybody. But if you guys are down for it, I'm down. Down to hang out. Love you guys all. Love everybody that tuned into this chat. I loved everybody that bought the RBE pay-per-view. Go get it. If you haven't already, the VOD is worth all the money. It's on rapgrid.com or rarebreedent.com. Also, if you haven't bought Summer Madness 7, I suggest you doing it. So besides the chokes, $3 versus T-Rex, worth the fucking money. WatchBattleLive.com. Yeah, thank you guys for everything. Peace. Appreciate you guys tuning in.